Alright guys, this is video 3. We're going to do some cornbread, southern style, that goes with our carne asada. As I showed y'all in the last video, we were reducing it down with the saute button. As you can see, it's a little thicker now. Get the light in here. It's just literally shredded beef with goodness and love all up in it. So we're going to do some cornbread to go with it. Put it over. We have 2.5 cups of cornmeal. I've got about a cup of sugar. And I know I said that we are not going to bake because I'm not a baker, but I realized that I'm a liar. And we're going to be baking. Cornbread is about the only thing that I'll make. 1.5 cups of flour. We're going to mix that up real good. You always want to mix your dry ingredients first and then add your wet ingredients to it. Make a little mess right there, but it's alright. So you want to get that mixed up real good until it looks well and blended. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients. So we have 4 eggs, we have 2 cups of milk, and about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of oil, vegetable oil. So we're going to mix this up real good. I'm not sure the lighting is great because we're behind the Instapot of the last meal that we cooked. But we'll get through it, it'll be alright. There we go. That's all the kids helping out playing. Will you give me a spatula please, baby? So we'll mix this up with the spatula the best we can. Try and get some of this goodness out of here. And I'm over it. So we're gonna mix this up real good. There's a little secret we got going on. We have our oil in the cast iron skillet. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, any pan that will go in the oven is okay. I love cast iron skillets. They're good for gas stoves, electric stoves, whichever. They really hold heat. I mean, I hate electric stoves. I despise them. We have had them in the past, different places that we rented and owned or whatever. I think that gas is always king. But you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. There are obstacles you have to overcome in life, and this is one of them. For me, cooking is everything, like I said. I despise electric stoves, and I've talked to friends who have had electric stoves, and I'm like, man, how do I get the results that you do? And honestly, the answer is cast iron. You can spend hundreds of dollars on name brand pots, pans, whatever. I've got some of them. My mom is gracious enough to be able to give me gifts as Kaufland, different things, different pans like that. Cast iron, I've literally got a cast iron that was from my dad's dad, my grandfather. And they used it on the beach. They did some different cooking. It's got sand and different things caked on the outside. But you know what? Like, it's an amazing pot. It is. Cast iron is just the way to go. You can buy. I've got a 15-inch that we're about to pour this in. So I've kind of doubled the recipe. If you want less, if you have a smaller family, you can do a smaller cast iron. I've got a 15-inch, I think, is what I use. But I use that to cook different, like we do fried chicken. I can cook so much at one time that it just makes it easier for us. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. We've got it mixed. It looks pretty good. It's got a nice consistency. If my lovely, beautiful camera lady will come around the side. So the trick is, it's kind of a southern thing. So we have a little bit of oil in the bottom. We've got to heat it up, and we're gonna dump our, you hear that sizzle? We're gonna dump our cornbread mixture in there. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but we had cornmeal, and then we're gonna do about a cup of sugar, because here in the South we like a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spicy. We like all of that stuff that goes together. And if you can see, some of this oil comes around. You can mix it all together. You know, I mean, it looks gross right now, but I promise you, in the end, this oil is gonna cause a super crispy bottom. Kind of on the sides, it's gonna be crispy, but whenever we're done with it, it is gonna be goodness. I promise you that. So let me go ahead and put this in the oven. We got it at 425. We're gonna cook it for about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes to get it done. And with that carne asada that we have done, it's gonna be a little spicy, it's gonna be a little salty. This is Blaine, this is my little ride or die buddy right here. He wanted to be in the video because apparently to him, YouTube people are just superstars. So anyway, this carne asada we got going over here that we talked about earlier, we've stirred it up, we've sauteed it down. This is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna put your cornbread in a bowl, put a little bit of that on top, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sour cream, the way we like it here in Texas. It is going to be amazing. But yeah, other than that, we like a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spicy together. You know, to us, that is the the flavor that it's ready to be. When I do pork ribs, when I do barbecue, when I do really anything, I like a little bit of savory, a little bit of sweet, and that's just what makes it great. That's what makes it a great flavor, and the two things that go together. I appreciate y'all looking. This is our third video. We've kind of gone crazy tonight. We've done 3 videos in one night. I don't know if we're doing them right. I don't know if we're doing them wrong, but I hope that it inspires y'all, helps y'all. Anything we can do to do different things. Let us know in the comments if there's something else y'all want us to cook. If there's something else y'all want us to make. Don't be afraid to let us know, or something y'all think we're doing wrong, or something you think we could add to it to make it better. Like I said, man, food is love, and there's one love. I appreciate y'all coming here and being here. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, whatever it is. I don't know, I'm still new to YouTube, but I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much.
Like and subscribe.